If you cannot keep rules, please, Joe, do not go. Sister, hey! And look at the backward girl, look at the backward girl outside school. Trust me, this girl is not the same girl. Calm down. It's enough. Calm down. We already know. You're the baddest. You take your crown. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something. It's more like a story time. I don't know if I should call it this. Yeah, it's a story time. In fact, it's a story time. I'm just going to be talking basically about my university life. I went to a private university. Oh my god. I went to a private university in Nigeria, Babcock University, and yes, I studied mass communication. This video was inspired by Quick Step, honestly speaking, because I saw a video of her when she talked about her experience, how she survived and graduated from Covenant University. From if you didn't go to a private school, I'm pretty sure you know. In fact, there's a perception out there that it is an advanced secondary school. Trust me, we know from experience. In fact, we have the upper hand to tell you that yes, this was really an advanced secondary school. Trust me, it wasn't funny. Entering the school and leaving the school, it isn't funny. If you cannot keep rules, please, Joe, do not go. Don't go, because the moment you're entering, once your money is paid, my friend, you're leaving. First of all, I didn't apply for Babcock University. I had to go through a lot of applications to get to school, then had to go to JAM and stuff like that. And then I got into Babcock University. I was so excited. A lot of people, in fact, people that I know from school, they were never happy when they knew they were coming to Babcock. But trust me, Jennifer and Larry was so happy. You have no idea, because I really wanted to go to school and I just wanted to leave my house. Honestly, there are people there that know what I'm talking about. They just wanted to leave. That I wanted to leave my house so bad that I firsthand carried my phone, my laptop, and I searched for universities in Nigeria. I came across Babcock. At this point, trust me, people told me that the school is they don't eat meat, they don't do this, and I was like, they don't go out. I said, because I was never really allowed to do a lot of stuff growing up. I was really restricted. My parents were so strict. No, they weren't super strict, but I wasn't. I was already used to not doing a lot of things, so I didn't mind, because instead of staying home and my mates were going to school, bro, I was ready to go anywhere. Trust me. On getting there, hey, this is the thing. They already told me about the your uniform. I had to call it uniform. Your dressing, you don't wear trousers in Babcock, you don't wear jeans and stuff like that. And aside that, I had skirts, not so much, but I carried myself to Babcock. My first year in Babcock was so disastrous. I don't know, people that know me, I always tell them that I don't like to remember my 100 level because it was terrible. When somebody feels like they're a dead guy, God, oh my God, my 100 level, I felt like a dead guy. Trust me, I felt like a dead guy, because when you didn't come prepared. I wanted to go to school, but everything was just happening so fast. I didn't even know the right things to buy. I just carried skirts. When I got there, trust Babcock Potters to seize my skirts that they were too short. Oh my God, I was so lucky because I was still trying to adjust. I didn't really make friends. I didn't actually make friends on 100 level, especially the first semester. Maybe the second semester I adjusted a bit, just to a few people, but I was pretty low key. Trust me. And I was the new girl in my class in 100 level, because I didn't resume when everyone else resumed. I resumed pretty late, super late. All of this because it was impromptu and Jennifer really, really needed to go to school. I got there. It was so difficult adjusting because I came super late. I couldn't make friends. And at some point, when I came back the second semester, I was already I told if you're not mentally prepared, I know the excitement of wanting to go to school, but if you're not mentally prepared, trust me, you would break down. I got to school at some point, I was I want to tell my mom that I don't want to come to the school again. I want to go to my house. Not because even when something is hard, if you have people riding with you, like it makes things easier. At that point, I didn't have friends. I knew people, but when you say you created bonds, like I'm sure a lot of people already had cliques, because in class you already have like people sitting together and stuff like this. While I had people that I was talking to here, but it hadn't gotten to the point whereby I was so comfortable and so relaxed and understood the school. Depending, even if the rules were annoying, I was still getting there. I was tired. See me excited to go to school. At this point, I was so frustrated. I didn't even know what to do. But then, time went by and then I adjusted. Like I just started making friends. I opened up my mind and then just started making friends. And the friends I had at first, trust me, they were like levels ahead of me. Most of them, I was like 100 level. And some of my friends were 300 level and 400 level. They were mostly my roommates. So it helped me, to adapt faster because I already experienced, like they already knew everything about the school. They've, gone through all of the drills and gone through all of the problems in the school. So I just had fun with my roommates. My roommates actually made me to like Babcock. I don't know if as I'm saying this, I like Babcock. People get to tell me that, hey, because you see, it's an interesting school when you have people around you. The rules are going to bend you, but trust me, if you know how to maneuver, you maneuver. Just make sure you abide by the rules. Trust me, if you're abiding by the rules, you won't have any problem. That's the truth. For me, it got frustrating at some point. I mean, oh my god, every Babcock student can relate to this thing. Anytime I hear somebody say sister, oh my god, you are just, this thing is traumatic. If you hear sister, my dear, just know why they're calling you. I'm telling you, especially those security, once they call sister, you know that you're scared. Or if you are still in your room, you are wrong. Funny how I find it so funny and amazing at the same time, and I feel like I had a lot of memories, and it was actually interesting at some point. So I, for one year, when it came to like rules and everything, I was always a scaredy cat. Like I never liked to get myself into trouble. From my 100 level down to my 400 level, I never wrote. Okay, yes, my 400 level had to write statements. Very funny story, but anyways, that was my first statement. It's not like I didn't do anything, no. I didn't do anything, but if you know Babcock very well, they can just come to your room anytime. Maybe they hear something or stuff like that. Security can just come in the middle of the night and take you for drug test. Oh god, oh. Hey! I mean, like, if they take you for drug test, they don't care whether you were in school when this thing got into your system, alcohol, whatever. As long as they do run a drug test on you and you come out positive for any single thing, goodbye. Anyways, from my 100 level to my except my 400 level, that was a very funny story. But truth be told, I avoided trouble as much as possible. I was a stubborn person, trust me. But then I made friends. Like when I made friends, I didn't have so many friends, so I just had like my own clique, like my own person in school, and so it made it interesting for me. I was very lucky. I was never into anybody's business, and trust me, in a school like this, you don't want to be in people's businesses. I mean, like it was even in my 400 level, I started to get gist, and I'm like, am I really, or was I even a student of this school? Because I did not know shit. I was never so, nosy to want to get into people's businesses or things like this. I mean, issues going on with girls. Hey, we know ourselves. Girls have too much drama. Like they have too much drama. And being in school like this, there's some people that are going to be like, there's always going to be competition. I mean, Babcock University, where like girls, you guys know. When you hear people's gist every time, I avoided all of this. I was so separate from any drama going on in school. There are some Babcock students I see today. Trust me, they don't even know I was a Babcock student. Even my own classmates, it got to a point I was later at some point like, you're a math com. Oh my god. I was so lucky. Super, super lucky. I just made sure like I'll come to class, I'll leave, I just do whatever I want to do. But I was never out there. Like I was never a noisemaker. I'm talkative. Trust me, people that know me. But like showing myself too much, I never did that. Participation, never. I think the only place I participated in school was in church. And yeah, because Babcock is a 7-day Adventist school. And trust me, I never knew about this church till I came to Babcock, because I never knew that people worshipped on Saturday. Truth, I never knew, and I was not the only one. A lot of people didn't know the same thing. And I got to Babcock, and we go to church on Saturday. They don't joke with their church, oh. Hey, they don't joke with church. I mean, we go to church on Tuesdays. We have oh my god, I forgot it. Is it something prayers? So we have prayers that just in the hall. God, please, I beg, if you remember the name of your Bible, because they just drop it in the comment section. We always had something that we do on Tuesdays. Yes, on Tuesdays in our hall, like just your hall, like your hostel. You go there, we had gathering, prayer, and an announcement. To be very honest, I always find it very unnecessary, but we still go. And going for it, you still sign. You sign that you're present. Do you understand the same of it? Like you have to go and sign that you came for it. Wednesdays, we had church in the evening. Like after classes, after everything, if you have 7 to 6, you're going to go to church. Fridays, we have church, and trust me, Fridays, everything legit ends by 2, because that's when Sabbath, we're getting to Sabbath. So when everything ends by 4, go to church. All the stores, the supermarket closed. On Saturday, we go to church. There is nothing, no business, no transaction. You can't call any lecturer, you can't do anything academic or business related at that point, because it is Sabbath and we are observing Sabbath. Sabbath morning, that Saturday morning, we go to church. Sabbath evening, Saturday, we go to church. And then we break the Sabbath. So after that, maybe just a few stores might open up so people can buy food. Because if you don't go for Sabbath shopping on Friday before 4 o'clock, I'm sorry, you are going to have to eat cafeteria food. In fact, I think literally everybody eats Sabbath food, because if you don't have food on Sabbath, you are going to starve. You don't have provision, you're going to starve. And you need ticket to get your meal. You need tickets to get meal. They don't do business in Babcock. If you're a student, you can't cook in the hostel. You can't sell. You can't do anything like this. You just have to, my dear, manage. If you're caught selling, you're going to get yourself into big trouble. Sundays in Babcock University is like Saturdays at home. Like for those of us that go to church on Sundays, Saturdays like our weekend where you do your laundry and stuff like that. But in Babcock, Sunday is that day for us. You can send a pass that you go out of school to go to your church outside. But in Babcock University, you guys, week of prayer. We gather like in the stadium to pray every morning by 5 a.m. and then in the evening. So you have to wake up very early, and when you get there, you have to go and take your card from your own chapel, because every single person had different chapels. And I was in Grace Chapel. Literally, that was the best church in my school, no cap, because the choir was it, and I was in the choir until I left, but I was in the choir. So it was really interesting as a boy, because when you start to understand the rules and you already know that 0, 0, this is this. Trust me, if you know that they don't allow this and you don't do this, you're going to just be relaxed. You don't have to think so much about it. Like, prepare your mind. You get, not like you come here and you go from 100 to 400. Nothing's gonna change, okay? Yeah. So Mondays we're back to class. Everything. You can't go to the school environment, the official hours. You can't wear slippers. You can't do all of that. You have to be corporate. You have to go to class corporate. You can't wear slippers. You have to wear sandals or shoe. Just a lot of things. I mean, they made you be dressing like you'll be seeing people looking at bankers. See all these slay queens you're seeing in Lagos. Trust me, in school, forget. Boo and scarf. That's what they wear. Experience. I think that's what worked in school and nobody cares. In fact, you're looking like a pink thing. In school, you are a pink thing. Go and look at the backward girl and look at the backward girl outside school. Trust me, this girl is not the same girl, because she's a baddie, a bad babe. You guys, body stopped. And I didn't even know. Oh my god, pain. I went through so much pain. Like, it hurts my chest. Anyways, I was just going to say that I can't say a lot of things in this story time, because it's going to make this video extremely long, which is very ridiculous. So some other time I'm going to play. If you want me to do more of story times, just drop it in the comment section below, and definitely in the next video you will see it. So I'm just going to say that avoid getting into trouble when you're going to a school like Babcock University. Just get prepared mentally, emotionally. If you're not ready emotionally, if you're not ready mentally, no go. Don't want to say, help me, 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 help me. Then you carry me, they go where me, I don't know. Nobody wants to hear that too. Trust me, because you have to bail yourself out of it. You're the only one that's going to help yourself. You need God and you need to be disciplined. In order to survive in a school with lots of rules, you just need discipline. Because trust me, you can't just go there and just be like, I get coconut head, I know the year word. Babcock is going to tell you, I get coconut head, I know the year word. Only you want to be on panel list, only you want to be everywhere, only you want to be the baddest guy in school, only you want to be the sharpest guy in school. Calm down. It's enough. Calm down. We already know you're the baddest. You take your crown. Just enter your school, finish in your 4 years, your 5 years, done. Don't come here and be doing baddest kid. Have academic smart friends, streetwise friends. Don't go and have a lot of friends that put you into problem because they're not going to break you out. You're going to go home. You are going to pack your bag and be going home, and you come back and stay with other people. A lot of people have gone through it. No judgment, but learn from people. Some people have, like, it has happened to people, so learn from them. Don't go and get yourself in problem. Do you understand? These schools, they don't joke with suspension, so just keep yourself low key. Do you and go. Don't go and fight the lecturer. Don't go and do anything. Just be going to your house, JJ. That's the best way. Discipline, God, patience, your hard work, smart work and hard work. Do you and leave. Okay? You're not going to die. You're not going to die. And that's where I'm going to wrap it up for today's episode of my storytime / my Babcock experience. If you want to see more of my storytime videos, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your post notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.